in history, is this like the worst thing that's kind of like happened? This past year has been more chaotic than anything I can remember in history past.
I would
in
say
the whole American history.
I would say it's definitely worse than Watergate and like Teapot, sure. Like people should be mass resigning over this, but we're just so used to the chaos now.
Dude, and that's the thing, right? It's like it's just the new normal.
Yeah.
It really is.
And Trump's whole thing of like, hey, don't give an inch. You know what I mean? It's that whole like mindset where they're never gonna admit that they fucked up.
Hey everybody, Jordan from Back Society here. Do me a favor and click that subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to grinding.
Just to get out of the way, it is certified. We are not on the Epstein list.
Boom.
Bam! Boom. But
Wait,
a lot
hold
of
on, did
people
you
are.
guys check?
What's
I
up?
didn't scrub it. I should probably go through and check.
Just go through and check, just run a search, a query on it and see.
Yeah.
Dude, because there is a lot of people on it. J.K. Rowling's on it. Fucking.
I know who.
Is she
who you
really?
guys-
Yes.
Yeah. Deepak Chopra, bro. Oh my God.
She invited Epstein asked for tickets to Cursed Child. She's like, fuck it, I'll get you a ticket, whatever you want, Mr. Epstein.
Is that what she said?
That's what she said. But her defenders are coping, saying, well, actually he showed up, but she said he couldn't come in. What happened was he asked for 2 tickets. She only got him a ticket, and he came with somebody, so he's like, I'm not gonna go in.
Wow.
Crazy,
Okay,
dude.
What year was I typed in my last name? I'm good, dude.
You're good.
It says no results found.
You
Yeah,
good,
there you go.
dude?
Yeah.
So many revelations. Since we usually talk about sports,
not so good for your last name.
No, I know,
Ooh.
I know.
wait, what?
Ooh,
What do you mean?
153 results.
Yeah.
153 results.
Like
Yeah.
Pat Buchanan?
Yeah.
Is it Pat Buchanan?
Because
Because
it looks like one of his the law firms mentioned in here has your last name all over it.
shit, not related, no relation whatsoever.
Ooh. Oh, hold
No.
on, let me type in a first name. See what happens.
Okay, did you type in your last name? Because I got. How about you
Yeah, I
drop
did.
drop the ER of your name?
No, that's not fair.
But that's because you already
No,
know that's
I
probably in
agree.
it.
Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a lot. 300 results. Oh shit, dude. Oh man. Oh shit. Did try this spelling. This is a new spelling I learned the other day. Oh, no, nothing there.
I wanted to say something real quick. Since we don't have sports to
Yeah.
talk about this week, since the Ravens are not in it, how does the revelation of the New York Giants owner being in the Epstein list affect John Harbaugh's legacy?
Yeah, it doesn't at all, man. Here's the problem. Here is the one caveat with the Epstein files. Dude, he was all about surrounding himself with all kinds of people.
He did do that.
Doesn't mean they're actually implicated in doing anything wrong. You know,
That's what a lot of people are saying lately. You know, they're just like, it's not one of that Trump official. He was just like, it's not a crime to party with Epstein.
yeah, that was the deputy attorney general though.
Why would you say that?
Dude,
What?
I know. That's the thing. Is like, well, some of these people didn't even like party with him. He just like, I'm sure their information was passed because he's like, oh, I really want to talk to so and so.
Yeah,
Right.
he was really the
it's
king
more
of
about
hitting people up.
Dude, he was. I mean, because he's a schmoozer, dude. He's a networker.
Yeah.
That's how you get power and money, dude.
And he had it
yeah.
too. He was a lot of those emails are just like, I got my heli. I got my heli.
Dude, some
But I
of those emails are wild, dude.
Those-
Wild.
Those are the only ones that we're able to see. And I think most of them came from the FBI. I'm curious to see what like the CIA has on them. You know what I mean?
So the what's really interesting too is like, they're like all redacted, right? And they're like trying to protect victims. What about the people sending those crazy fucking emails
Yeah.
to them about like torture videos of
Yeah.
the little girls, and they have all the froms blacked out? It's like, why are you blacking that out? Like, put them motherfuckers on blast.
I know,
dude.
it's
What
just
are we
like,
doing here?
They're not a victim, bro. If they're talking about, oh yeah,
They
you gotta
should
check
be
out this.
shamed.
I know.
They should be shamed. Like,
I-
what is going on?
Never in my
It's
life
crazy.
would I think a guy sending an email about a great torture video is a victim.
But here's the thing: the FBI has those names, and they're doing nothing about it.
They won't.
Yeah. And there's no. It doesn't matter what the FBI is going to do because the attorney general is not going to prosecute him.
Yeah, Cash already came out and said the files are released. We're case closed. It's over.
Cash
that
Patel
guy.
said there are no files.
He did say that. And Dan Bongino said all the files, Epstein killed himself and nothing
Yeah.
to see here. All the Trumpers 2 years ago, like, Dan Bongino, Epstein files, we got to get the Dems.
Damn
They
it.
come out and they're like, what are we even doing here, guys?
Have you seen Bongino's Twitter account? He's not saying anything. He just keeps tweeting that today is, Tuesday, February something, and Donald Trump is still your president. And it's just like, thanks, dude. Anything else you want to address? Anything? Maybe the elephant in the room?
I love that too because the one time he put the wrong date. Did you see that? It's like, what is this idiot? This idiot, dude. He's so dumb, man.
Oh my God. I love seeing grifters just completely destroy themselves, man. It's so satisfying.
Here's the thing, right? The Epstein files, the US is trying to move on, right? Like but the UK is imploding right now from the
Poland
Epstein
too,
Yeah.
Lithuania, all
Like,
of them.
But like the prime minister is probably going to get ousted.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yep.
taking this shit super seriously, and and then the US were like, yeah, it's okay to party with him. Like, what are you,
Oh, so it's a crime to have a party now. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's because everybody top floor in the US is implicated. They did something,
Yep.
and they're like,
Yep.
oh man.
I mean, Trump's name is all over it. It's all over the files. And now it's just like, well, we knew he was friends. But Bill Clinton, you ever hear of this guy? And then the Clintons are like, hey, we'll testify, but it's gotta be public. And now they're all like, oh,
we were just kidding. We were just kidding. They got like the bot farms on overdrive. All the people wanting their Elon bucks on Twitter, they activated all of them to go into overdrive. Crazy.
Elon's backing off too hard, bro. He's backing off hard. Because he retweeted something calling everything a Democratic hoax and this is a big nothing burger.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, dude, you were the one who was like, they're not releasing Epstein because Trump's in it. Like he's like, I never wanted to go to the island. And there's literally emails of him be like, hey, what can we get to the island?
He's saying, blah, blah, blah. He begged me to go to the island, but I kept turning him down, even though he's just like, dude, I want the wildest party imaginable, man. Come on, Epstein.
Yeah. And then it's just like Epstein canceling on him, being like,
Dude, got ghosted. Epstein ghosted Elon, one of the richest people in the world.
Crazy, dude. The whole thing is chaos. It's nuts.
It is crazy, dude. Even like everyone's fucking implicated. Richard Branson, he was. There's a lot of pictures of him. It really brings to light that his whole company is called Virgin.
Yeah, the whole thing is weird, dude.
Yeah. I remember there was a big thing with him and Mariah Carey. I remember Mariah Carey used to say a whole bunch of stuff about him, but
Richard Branson, yeah, he was always kind of shady in a way.
Yeah. I mean, he's British, though. You just assume he's gay. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to know, like,
and the one thing that's really crazy is that there's like articles coming out with like Epstein talking to like a mysterious person, but we don't know who it is when it's like obviously the former prime minister of Israel, fucking Barack.
Oh yeah. Ehud Barak, dude. And he's like, we'll get you on this board and Palantir. And then he's like trying to spell he can't even spell Palantir. It's a wide.
Sounded like me trying to spell.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I was like, oh, that's Scott. Like,
might be implicated.
ALLANEDEIR.
Mm-hmm. And I like the one thing I really like with Palantir, speaking of which, is just that email chain between him and Thiel talk about trying to make everyone trying to tribalize everyone in order to cause a collapse. And it was just like, wow. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm seeing that in real time.
Wasn't it like in 2008 or whatever, like during the financial collapse? Is that when it was?
No, I think it was like 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like 2012. And that's like when that kind of shit started kicking off.
Yeah.
Yup. The whole thing it's just fucking wild.
But where do we go from here? You know what I mean? You can't stay in denial right?
Oh yeah, yes they can.
People are
What are you
trying.
talking about, bro? This is the administration of denial, dude. You got the denialer in chief. Like they deny everything. What are you talking about? This is the Super Bowl for them. They're like, get your game faces on.
Yeah.
Yo, 4th and goal, man.
They're gonna-
Get your game
they're-
faces
They're going to denial it. They're going to put it in complete denial. They're going to try to wait out Trump's term, and then they're going to completely astroturf the whole thing.
Trump is
Oh.
not gonna pass the midterm. There's no way. There's
Dude.
just zero way.
Once the Dems take
What are the
House,
Dems
it's
going to
get
do?
messy.
It's going to get messy,
Well-
but like messy as far as stonewalling is concerned.
Well, they have subpoena power if they can take control. That's the messy part.
I just don't see the
Also,
Dems trying to do anything. They're mostly like, hey, we got to keep the peace. For 8 billion
Well,
to
I mean,
Israel.
here's what needs to happen. If they win the midterms, they need to revolt and get rid of Hakeem Jeffries and get rid of Chuck Schumer and just like run it. You know what I mean?
I
And just go
wish.
pure chaos. Don't even have a leader or a speaker of the house. Be like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're just going to go crazy. And they won't.
They
But
won't.
here-
They
but
won't.
here-
They need.
They're a bunch of weak bitches, dude.
They're
so
weak.
weak.
That'd be awesome if they could do that. Maybe form an alliance with like Rand Paul and Thomas Massey. Maybe they,
Dude, Thomas Massey's out for blood, bro.
as he should be.
He's out for
He's
blood.
not wrong.
He's not
I know,
wrong.
I know. I'm saying he's,
He should
But-
be, dude.
but
I
here's
mean,
the
I'm
thing,
tired
too.
of fake libertarians.
But the Dems had the list too. Last year, right? Didn't they have the list and they didn't do nothing with it?
It was like still under seal or something like that.
Yeah, they
I-
had to unseal it all. I mean, I don't know. The whole thing is crazy, dude.
Yeah,
the whole
because
thing is crazy.
I'm gonna be. I don't trust the Democrats neither.
Well, I mean, they're implicated too. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like even if the Dems will get into position of power, you're still.
But
they're
I
still
think
gonna be in
I think
denial.
most of the generation of Democrats right now aren't in the Epstein files, right?
Yeah.
It's like Chuck Schumer and all those guys and the ties to Israel. It's like it's the old generation, man. Wait, is Nancy Pelosi in them? She's got
He's gotta be.
don't you
He's
have that
gotta
pulled up
be,
right
dude.
now?
Yeah,
Gotta be.
I'll look right now. Don't worry, I got you.
Got to be.
I mean,
Gotta be. Because you haven't heard a peep from her.
you haven't heard of Peep.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, did you guys see the interview with Melinda Gates?
Oh yeah, that shit's crazy, dude.
Wild, bro. Fucking Bill was a nasty piece of shit, dude. Insane. Insane, dude. These are the people who rule us, by the way. Just a reminder.
Oh, we know.
She's
You know.
in the files 181 times, but it's like weird stuff. It's not even.
Oh, it is weird
It's
stuff.
like
But like,
there's like random shit in these files. It's about her, I think, going to the salon during COVID. So I don't hold on.
so he's basically just talking about headlines.
Oh yeah. Well, the from and to of this email are gone. And then it says like FBI public affairs news briefing.
Mhm.
So like it's just like stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
Because it's all the emails.
I'm also sad to report my boy Pritzker's brother is implicated.
Of course, dude. They're
Dude, the whole
they're
Pritzker
rich.
family. Yeah.
Dude, they're rich. How do you think he ate so much food, bro?
Yeah. Yo,
You
Of
get-
course, the only way that badass was getting laid was on an island, dude.
Come on. I said his brother. My boy
Well, yeah.
JB, I don't
Okay,
think he's in
whatever.
it. Tom
Yeah,
Pritzker.
okay.
Tom.
Yeah, okay. He was like, Tom, can you just like, can we do a select all, find and change in the files?
What
His
do you-
brother's like, I got you, fam.
We
I got you.
No, not JB. Oh, what about Newsom? Is he in it?
Ooh,
This is good. I mean, I feel like if you're going to be Epstein, you would ingratiate yourself in California, right?
is 48 in it?
Yeah.
Is 48
It's
in
40,
it?
yeah. Don't be putting 48. in
48.
I
just
don't
want to make sure
know.
his path
Well-
is clean.
there. Gavin Newsom is not listed.
48. Yeah, definitely 48 at that point. I mean, if you're not in the files, your campaign is clear, dude. It is the easiest
Yeah,
slam
he's
dunk
not-
campaign.
He's not in there.
We did it, bro.
Damn, dude. How is that motherfucker, that slimy bitch clean?
I have no idea. That is a good question. I don't know how he could have avoided it.
You know, he's sitting back being like, ugh.
Yeah.
If he needs to be saying shit more because it's like, how would you not do this if you're up for a campaign?
Dude, this is crazy.
It is crazy, dude.
The deep
We got that fucking
Elon.
Elon Musk brother fucking dating one of the girls, dude. Kimball Musk.
Dude.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he was dating one of the Epstein girls. Epstein was like, you better treat her right.
Elon Musk is in here 1,086 times.
Fagin. 1,000.
But see, this is the problem with the files, right? There's just so much shit. This is literally saying, this first one that popped up was like, hey, listen to Elon Musk on Joe Rogan. This is literally what it says.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's from somebody to Epstein, and it says, listen to it. He's simply brilliant. And then it's just the link to the, it's like shit like that though, where it's like, you got to be careful when you're saying you're in the files.
Yeah.
Right. I get
Right.
what you're saying.
There is an email of him trying to get on Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
But
He
Rogan
emailed one of
denied-
Rogan. Yeah, he emailed one of Rogan's guests, and he was just like, "Rogan does not want you all, buddy."
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta look at this. I'm about to look at
So-
this.
Good
This is when,
on
what's his
Joe.
Lawrence Cross.
Yeah.
He emailed Lawrence Cross.
Yeah,
See if we could get on Rogan. Rogan.
dude. But like, here's this other file. So this is crazy how big these files are. This one's literally, there's a file. Oh my god, it's completely blacked out though. This is insane. The first 3 pages are black, and it's a daily news briefing, which is weird. Why is it all blacked out then? But it's from 2025, and it's literally talking about Joe Rogan ripping Kash Patel and Dan Bongino. So like literally anything that had to do with the Epstein files,
wanna
with the
know
word
what's in
Epstein, they probably. But I want to know why the first 3 pages are blacked out.
What do you mean ripping Kash Patel and Dan Bongino for what? Lying to his face?
It's literally yeah. It says like Joe Rogan rips director Patel and deputy director Bongino for letting him down on Epstein. That's literally what it's about.
They let the nation down, bro.
Oh my god! And the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages are completely blacked out. They're completely redacted.
Shit is so fucking nuts, man. Bro. Did you see Alex Jones coping by saying Zoran is implicated by like fucking using AI?
With all those like weird AI photos that are out there.
Is Zoran Epstein's son? And he's just and it's like, if he actually is, he could run for president, dude.
Alex Jones though is he? I mean, and somewhat he's vindicated.
What do you mean? He's like he would have been vindicated years ago, but now he's just a government op.
No, that's Candace Owens.
No, Alex Jones too.
They probably all are.
Candace Owens, man, she is just. I still love that Candace Owens can't read account or whatever or pronounces words wrong. I don't know dude. They're coming up with some of the most hilarious things.
I would say she's a government op, but at the same time, it's just like I don't think the government would be like they would put on Israel's biggest hater. I mean, she starts off her podcast saying Shabbat Shalom.
I mean, she's chaos in a bottle, though. She's a true psyop.
Yeah. Because she's just on the other side. You know what I mean? And she's just. But some of these files, though, are fake, right? Or I would assume that they're fake. Because usually when the government puts stuff out here, they put out some true information and then a lot of misinformation.
I mean, granted, from this administration, you never truly know, but I haven't seen anything that would indicate fake.
I just want to know how all this was supposed to fit in one binder I gave to all those guys.
Which, by the way, they're not saying anything, which is really odd, don't you think?
Dude, they are completely dead silent on it. It's crazy, dude.
Fucking DC Drano, fucking Posobiec, they don't care. Lives on TikTok. For some reason, she made her whole account about catching groomers silent. Doesn't want to say anything.
So, alright, in history, is this, like, the worst thing that's kinda, like, happened? Like, you can't
I mean,
like,
I would say
this past year has been more chaotic than anything I can remember in history past,
I would
in the
say
whole American history.
I would say it's definitely worse than Watergate and, like, Teapot, sure. Definitely worse. Like, people should be mass resigning over this, but we're just so used to the chaos now.
Dude, and that's the thing, right? It's like, this is just the new normal.
Yeah.
Really is,
And
man.
Trump's whole thing of like, "Hey, don't give an inch." You know what I mean? It's that whole,
Yeah.
like, mindset where they're never gonna admit that they fucked up, like,
Yep.
ever.
Ever.
This is our reality
Ever.
now. Like, how can you take the country seriously at this point?
'Cause I think do you think Trump will ever leave the office?
I mean,
I
I
mean,
mean, he's not
yeah.
immortal, so he has to eventually.
I mean, yeah, he's in his 80s, bro. He's I don't there's no way he's staying in too long.
Did you guys watch the Epstein, interview that I linked up? Did you guys get a chance to watch it?
I watched some of it.
No, I didn't.
Dude,
Give us a recap.
dude. Okay, so Jeffrey Epstein, in the beginning, he was talking about fractional banking, right? He was like, and this was back whenever, like, where most people really didn't understand it before, like, the internet. And he was saying, like, how, like, 95% of the people don't understand fractional banking. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I know Steve Bannon was like, wasn't he, like, good friends with Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, he was helping him with
I'm
his
pretty I'm
allegations. Him and
Yeah.
Noam
I'm
Chomsky.
I'm pretty sure Steve Bannon tricked Jeffrey Epstein because he was just grilling Epstein. I mean, straight grilling this guy. Like, I'm
That's how you
talking like,
prepare
bro.
somebody.
Yeah, right? So he was saying like, so I guess Jeffrey Epstein was going to try and clean his image and start doing interviews, and Steve Bannon was pretending to be like the interviewer, but
Mm.
he was just going in. He was just, I mean, he was saying, "I don't believe you." You know what I mean? How are you in jail during a financial crisis and not thinking you can make money off of this? How you are a mathematical genius when it comes to money, and you're gonna sit there and tell me you had no idea that the banks were going to fail, stuff like this. It was
First of all, that's him even just blowing, Epstein's like, "Yeah, I am a mathematical genius. You're right. I probably could have done that." Like, that's just him blowing smoke up his ass. What are you talking about? That's not
well,
grilling.
well, no, well, I mean, I was just getting in that's just like the beginning part. But Epstein would play it down. He was more humble, and he's saying, "There's more people like me." You know what I mean? I don't, I'm just really good at systems. And then how he broke down like the economy, he was like, it's kind of like a doctor of the human body. Your human body is one, but each section, each system that connects to each other. And he was saying that nobody can predict how the economy is going to do or with what. It was crazy, and then, like, they got deeper, you know, Steve Bannon was like, "You're a tier 3 sex offender," right? And then Jeffrey Epstein goes, "No,
Corrected him.
tier
He's the
1."
tier 1. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that part.
tier 1. But then then
The best.
Steve Bannon goes, "You're a criminal," right? And he goes, "Yes." Like, he just says it, "Yes," like, straight up, and I was like, "Whoa." And then, he was also talking about, what else was he talking about? He was talking about, like, he was just talking about, like, these, like, crazy other, with scientists, because he was very involved with scientists, and then, he was talking about how he got on to the board of Harvard. It was by the Rockefeller. He was real, friendly with the Rockefellers, and then he was also talking about how, like, the Rothschilds would, like, kinda, like, push him along. And then, he said at the age of 32, he this is what he said. He said, and I've said this too. He said that every, like, Russia, China, they all have one leader, which is stable. Where in the USA, even though it's a superpower, right? You can't keep giving power, can't keep switching powers and still remain as a superpower. So they had to do something stable. So they came up with this committee called it was like the Trilateral Committee or something like that, where all the richest men came together in the world to make decisions for the entire world. And he said that he was put on that board at the age of 32. Like, how
No,
crazy.
I don't buy it.
Dude, you don't buy that? That he was on the board at age 32 or that the
No.
Trilateral Committee doesn't exist?
Probably a little bit of both. Definitely him not being on the board is no. Because one, that's a conspiracy theory anyway, and so there's no way to disprove that claim.
Yeah, you're right, but he said this in what, like 2018, 2017? Like, how big was
So
that
here
conspiracy theory?
Well, I mean, the
so
deep
here's the
state was
thing,
already
on the
gaining
internet.
traction at that time, the whole deep
Yeah.
state theory, so
Well,
I
I
think
mean,
sometimes we forget that, like, everything's relative, right? Like, some of these theories have been around for decades. It's just, like, they're more easily accessible on the internet nowadays. Doesn't mean they didn't exist. You could just say maybe they weren't as mainstream.
they definitely weren't as mainstream. But, I mean, he came out and said, basically, there's a group of he said, "Politicians don't know nothing about money because they just are popular. They just run, they just get the popular vote. They're just
You're talking about the Trilateral Commission.
commission." That's what he said. So, but he was explaining how to have a stable. He wanted things to. He was explaining how things needed to be stable, and only high CEO guys. He said Larry Fink and high financial guys would come together with these politicians to make these decisions.
Alright, I'm going through the members, let's see.
And I
There's
thought that was kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
I'm guessing it's the, usual suspects.
Oh, it is the usual suspects. It's everybody on the east.
Rothschilds,
But you don't
Rockefellers.
hear you don't hear nothing about the Rothschilds. You just hear that last name. You don't know who the first person the first name is.
There's pictures of them, they're just old and creepy looking. Like, they're not
Yeah.
that mysterious. I mean, even the Nazis ran them out of France. They've been very famous as being, like, deep state agents for, like, 100 years.
Yeah. Well, they used to, you know what I mean? It was the banking system. They're I think one of their creeds is like, doesn't matter who sits on the throne, it's who controls the money.
Yeah, they were like the banking version of the Habsburgs.
But I mean, like, this is what he was saying in that interview, and I was making a lot of connections to how things are now,
Yeah.
and to some of these conspiracy theories, you know?
A big family running everything has been a popular theory for a long time. I'm
Well,
just
not
saying,
just
like the
one
Habsburgs, the
it's not just
Medicis, even
yeah,
the Windsors,
DuPonts or
DuPonts,
DuPont.
whatever, DuPonts. There was a
Rockefellers,
there yeah, the Rockefellers.
Carnegies.
There's a
I mean, there's theories of the Morgans still running things. Like they sunk the Titanic, yo, for the insurance money.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, like, do we believe him? I mean,
So it says he was part of the commission, but there's a lot of people on it.
yeah.
And it was in 2002. I don't know how old he was.
He got in that position from the Rockefeller, I forget which one. He said his first name
40,
Nelson,
and put him on there for 32.
40.
was it
He
Nelson?
was 49. He was 49.
I have never
Oh,
seen a
wow.
picture of this guy not with white hair.
Same. Oh, no, 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 no. When he was with Bern Stearns or whatever, Bern Stearns.
Oh, when he was still
Yeah,
like that. When
Bear
he was
Stearns.
Bear Stearns, yeah. Oh, when he had like what the most eligible bachelor, and it was it's
Yeah,
just him.
when he
I mean, actually, he could have been on it earlier. It just says he was described as an enthusiastic member of the Trilateral Commission in 2002.
Yeah, I bet he
And
was.
he said it. He said in order for him to do that, he had to write like a bio about himself, and he said, "I'm just me" or something. And he said nobody laughed, but he thought it was funny. Like like, dude,
Scott's like, that's so relatable.
like you guys should just watch when you guys have time, just watch the interview. It's crazy.
So you said it's like an interview of like Bannon trying to prep him for going out and doing stuff.
Yeah, but when I tell you Steve Bannon was like, he was going in, and you can kind of tell that Jeffrey Epstein was getting frustrated, but trying to keep his cool. Because Steve Bannon was just going in and
Because
attacking.
that's what Steve Bannon was trying to. Well, one, it's the crazy thing is, based on that, Steve Bannon knew all the dirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knew how fucked up this guy was, and I bet you he like probably like coached him. He was like, "Hey man, just be honest. You'll disarm him if you're honest. Like just admit to him. Be like, yep, yep." Because like, and Steve Bannon didn't get off message because he knew all the answers.
Right,
But you know what I mean? But if like Jeffrey Epstein went somewhere and they were ready to grill him and he was just like, yeah, yep, actually tier 1 sex. They would have been like, okay,
Okay, yeah. Like,
so
that
it's
changes
a smart,
everything.
like,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
like a smart plan, dude.
That's why I'm saying I think Steve Bannon set him up because like, and also in the beginning of the interview, he was trying to have Jeffrey Epstein rephrase the question because you weren't supposed to hear Steve Bannon talk at all during the interview. It was going to be chopped up where it's just Jeffrey Epstein, not Steve Bannon. It was like
But then doesn't that just like implicate Steve Bannon though? Like he kind of set himself up.
I mean,
It should.
I guess.
The dude's
But
a
everybody was-
the
I mean,
dude's a walking
everybody
atom
knows
bomb.
Steve Bannon is just a shitty person. He's just a shitty person.
They
Yeah,
all are, dude. They all are.
Bannon really is a
It's-
fucking shitty person, man.
Dude, they all are, man. And everybody used to say like Alex Jones's source was Steve Bannon. And same with QAnon, right?
Yeah, 'cause Breitbart.
Right? It's just
He was the editor-in-chief in Breitbart. He was the one who helped mastermind the rise of Trump. I'm pretty sure like he was one of the first people to use like social media to weaponize polarization.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
MAGA online movement was his brainchild.
Yeah. It's
Can't say he's not
It's a lot,
bad at
and-
what he does, but like
and I know people still don't know how Jeffrey Epstein got his money. But I think it was like a tribe thing, right? The people that he was with just gave it to him to elevate his status.
well,
You know?
Well, doesn't it start even before that? Like how he even got a teaching job at that like private school or whatever that Bill
Yeah.
Barr's dad ran or whatever.
Right.
Like that guy's whole life is like fucking
Yeah.
weird. Dude.
it's weird. Like
It's extremely weird.
straight up rise,
ex-
like, but he was an influence trader, and when you trade influence, money usually follows. It was just how he got his start is crazy because he was like what, a math teacher, something like that.
Supposedly.
Yeah, he was a math teacher and he had no degree.
He had
That's
no
the thing.
degree. He had no degree, got kicked out.
And like he just
because
like he just met that one guy and he was like, I think I'm gonna give you a job.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing here, dude?
He probably just kept hitting him up. He's the king of that.
Or probably
thing
it was just, or maybe that was his early blackmail degree or something, right?
Either way,
probably
I
He
mean,
must have done.
walked in
He
on
must have
him.
saw him doing something. He was like, "You're gonna give me a job, motherfucker."
probably we'll never know because everyone's in fucking charge is implicated. I mean, who was the other Trump cabinet member who was implicated? Lutnick.
Oh yeah, Lutnick. Yeah,
Nick. Yep.
Mister, I went over to his place, his next door neighbor. I went over to his place once and I said, we need to get out of here. Next thing you know, he's emailing him again. Like, come on,
I
bro.
was like, hey, it was fun. Let's go hang out. So it's
Yeah.
like, what are we doing, dude? How are we just pretending like this stuff doesn't even exist?
Well, did you
know,
see that
it's-
AI image of Zoran?
That's true.
Could be Epstein's son. We don't know. We should focus on that.
Well, I don't know. Like, what about, wasn't his mom, like, they were going after his mom. I didn't know why, but you said it was because she was hosted a party, right?
She was a filmmaker and she was doing a viewing party, and Ghislaine Maxwell was there, and then that's what the email was about.
I'm surprised Ghislaine Maxwell is still alive, though. That's kind of like
dude, man,
convenient.
she's thriving in Club Med, I'm hearing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
her
Club Fed.
Club
here's the
Fed, yeah.
thing, right? Here's the thing, right? Her father, Robert Maxwell,
Mossad.
got so big that he called himself the unofficial ambassador of Israel, and he said he was bigger than Mossad, and Mossad ended up whacking him.
They whacked him because he tried to extort them for $400 billion.
Exactly, but they whacked him. And typically in ancient times, right? Once you kill the head, you have to kill the children too because they always come back on revenge.
Well, that's not what Rome
So
taught
it's
us. That's not Rome taught us. You kill the parents, you take the children and indoctrinate them. That's what Rome did all the time. That's what they did in medieval times. That's why they would take the children into the king's court while leaving the parents away.
You ever seen that movie Anastasia with the Russians? Didn't they? Because
the
they
Disney
killed the
movie?
czars. Yeah, they killed the czars and then they killed all the girls too.
Yeah, but that was because of the revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do it in other that was just the first example that came to my mind, but they do it other places too. They usually kill the son, right? Because the son always comes back and seeks revenge for the father. So, but I mean, like, she probably was just indoctrinated. They gave her Jeffrey Epstein, you know what I mean? She was with Jeffrey Epstein, so they probably just did that.
I mean, I think Ghislaine probably did work for the state. They probably got rid of her father, but they were just like, won't happen to you if you just
she was probably
do
like
XYZ.
She was probably like, I don't know. She seems pretty devious. She's probably like shouldn't have gotten greedy. You know what I mean? That's probably what she was thinking. She's like,
he got greedy. He did. He was just like, give me this money if you want to keep your secrets, and that's it. There is some.
Did you guys ever find it interesting that he was so like enthusiastic about like science and reality and stuff like that?
Yeah, but a lot of these like hoity rich people are like that. Peter Thiel's the same way, with his famous luncheons with the smart people of our day. They're eccentric. That's what rich people do when they're bored. They try to, elevate themselves into genius level. Look at Musk. They all do it. It's pretty typical once you get into a certain class.
Who's the guy?
That was kind of his way in though, because it's like kind of philanthropic. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people like to support the sciences, and just thinking about all those gatherings they have. Yeah, there's a lot of like nerds and shit there, but there's also a lot of famous people and like that's a great place, kind of on the lowdown to meet people.
Yeah. Did you see the emails with him and Deepak Chopra?
No, I didn't read them. No.
I read them.
I don't know who that is.
Believe him. This guy, he's like this spiritual guru.
Yeah, you would know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His daughter is dating like one of the Jonas, or is married to one of the Jonas brothers.
She's an actress.
All right, she's an actress too, but
okay, I think I know what you're talking about then.
This guy was talking about, reality being a simulation, but girls are real. Like, it was just like, dude, it was like the most like craziest, cringiest thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. And I was just like, wow, not this guy, not Deepak Chopra, not this guy. Oh my God.
It's bad, dude. It's bad. It's bad. Everything is bad.
Hold on, you're muted.
You're muted. You're muted, my guy.
I'm muted. All right. I just found the article. It says like Deepak Chopra responds to viral "cute girls are real" exchange. What about Peter Attia getting taken down too?
What, Peter Thiel?
Peter Attia.
Dude.
The doctor.
The doctor. Oh my! I did not see that one coming like at all. I did not see that. When I first saw the name, I was like, "This isn't the same guy, is it?" Like, how did this? What? Oh,
dude,
crazy,
these are the people running our society, bro. How do we change this? How do we fix this? Because right now it's looking very bleak.
They say
You gotta
so
burn it down.
yeah, they say alright, so, like, I remember I was reading, I watched this video on, called, like, Old School, SKOOL, and it's, like, one of those, like, cartoon things, and it's about, like, civilizations, how they grow and, uh, collapse and
Evolve?
then grow
Okay.
again. I think I sent you guys the video, but they were talking about capitalism, and they say after a while, the oligarchs, when it starts collapsing is when the people underneath the oligarchs overthrow the oligarchs, and then civilization collapse, and then they
I'm
become
gonna help you with your pronunciation. It's oligarch.
No, it's
It's not
Olive
olive.
Garden.
It's not
it's
it's
not
not
Olive Garden?
it's not
You don't
Olive Garden.
Oligarchs.
It's oligarch.
That's what
There's
I
no
said,
V.
oligarchs.
Oligarchs.
You keep throwing a V in there.
No, that's just how I speak, I have a little list.
That's that's not a list. You're saying oligarchs.
Anyway,
Olive Garden.
rising up to throw off the chains of the oppressive elites and oligarchs is usually the precursor to socialism.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, we haven't really seen capitalism truly collapse anywhere.
That's what I'm saying, so, like, when they were explaining that, so I was
We
thinking to myself, I'm like, "How this is, like, the first time
It's theoretical.
society" is it theoretical, though, or has it happened in the past before that we don't
This
know
is
of?
this is not true capitalism, what we're in right now. This is regulated capitalism.
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing, if Epstein came out let's search pyramids because I guarantee or Zahi Hawass, let's okay,
God, why is
I
he
wanna know
every podcast he catches a stray for some reason?
because
'Cause he deserves it.
No, he
He
doesn't.
deserves
You're
it.
just mad that you
deserves it.
can't be him.
Right. Because I guarantee you, like, we probably been here forever, and we're just in a cycle of civilization, and I just don't know how, like, some of these people predict the future so good. Like it's been done before.
What does this have to do with Zahi?
Because there's
Pyramid.
underground stuff under the pyramids, and you just wanna sit there and there's underground stuff, and you are
Dude, I
a
just don't
guy
want idiots going in there with some dynamite and be like, guys, we're gonna find something, and then they find nothing, and then the future generations can't enjoy the pyramids anymore.
bro, just like Trump denialism, there's Zahi denialism,
Oh,
and we're just trying to push you
Deny.
forward.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You will not find Atlantis underneath the pyramids. It's not happening.
Is that a new theory?
Is that a
I don't
theory?
fucking know.
Is
There's a
Atlantis down
theory.
there?
There's a theory that the real Egypt is actually in the Grand Canyon.
That makes sense.
Yeah, does it?
Well, I mean, Jesus came to Utah, so
No, it was Massachusetts.
is that where Jesus went?
That's where it
He went
was.
to
That's where
Massachusetts?
John Smith found the tablets.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying, if Jesus can go to Massachusetts, then Egypt can be in the Grand Canyon.
They're not the sons of God.
It's a pretty big canyon.
Look,
It is a
you
giant cannon.
You could hide the pyramids down there if you needed to.
look. You guys won't find my pyramid. I mean, you guys won't find the pyramids.
Yeah.
You guys won't find Atlantis down there. Trust me. There's nothing
Yeah.
down there. No portal. That's,
Relax, Epstein.
Look,
I thought, isn't Sedona where the portals are? Isn't that where the weird time space
it's actually Skinwalker
disturbing-
Ranch.
Skinwalker
Skinwalker
Ranch is
Ranch.
what I'm-
There's portals to other dimensions there. I watched History Channel. It was a spinoff of Ancient Aliens.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of TV shows about Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
Robert Bigelow's just pumping money into propping up Skinwalker Ranch. Dude.
There's a lot of money propping up these theories, man. And then it makes people like my brother over here want to go into the Great Pyramid of Giza with some dynamite.
But I love that he's such a conspiracy theorist where his camera can't even stay up half the time.
What?
He can it's like so like stereotypical. you know?
Stereotypical. We
you know
found
what? I'm
something. It's too
so-
grainy here in the year of our Lord 2025.
I'm so disappointed Zahir Wass is not in the Epstein files. You have no idea how disappointed I am.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Epstein didn't try to invite him to a dinner or something.
Because these aren't all the files, bro.
Because,
Thank
like,
you.
I don't think Zahi is implicated in a bad thing, but it just kind of seems like someone Epstein would invite, you know?
Why would Zahir Hawass be in the FBI as Epstein files? He would be in the CIA.
Cool.
Epstein files.
I don't think he did anything to Zahi. If they're having all these intellectual dinners, of course they would probably invite Hawass to do a talk. It's just
They didn't, though. That's how little they thought of him because everybody
whoa,
knew he
whoa,
was
whoa,
a
whoa.
fraud.
We don't have all the Epstein files, okay?
Who is it? Who's the
Is it
other
gonna,
guy?
are we going to get to the point where you're like, hey, I was in the Epstein files. That's how you know I'm smart.
It's exactly, yeah, because they're gonna be like, we need Zahi, the premier Egyptologist. He's a genius. You're gonna love his talks, and we're gonna
Who's
get
the other
that.
guy,
Be like
Matt-
We're gonna get
badge
that.
of honor.
Who's
Who?
Zahir's friend, Matt Larner or something?
Mark
Mark
Lerner,
How do you spell his last name?
Lerner. I want to say, or it's something weird with an H.
Yeah, it might be like Leh.
He's Mr. Sphinx. He's the premier knowledge on the Sphinx.
You know, here's the thing. You know, the files came out. They're obviously incomplete. The FBI and the government and the administration wants to get this behind them because they're tired of hearing about it. And we shouldn't let them sleep. We should continue to make noise.
Yes.
Everybody, and I mean, I think people are going to continue, man.
Oh, 100%.
I think
And
so.
then you know,
I mean,
you get
100%.
hardcore MAGA that are being paid to not say anything,
Right.
100%.
you
They
know,
follow the script.
and they're following the script.
They're-
Deny, spin it. Hey, well, you know, it's not illegal to party with them.
They're just
But like, come on, guys.
the thing is
They
like
can't pay.
the thing
they
is
can't
like
pay everybody.
they're going to try so hard to distract you. That's the thing. Like a lot of the influencers, conservative influencers, like you know, like Benny Johnson, Nick Shirley, people of they're descending on California to be like Minnesota fraud here too. They're trying to distract
Nick
you.
Shirley might be the dumbest one that they have. That
Yeah,
guy's an
but he's
idiot,
effective
Who?
because he
Who?
speaks on the level as a typical MAGA.
I guess. Yeah, like first grade level.
Because
Yeah,
he's getting paid by MAGA.
he's getting paid.
You're watching him not know the word benevolent was one of the
Malevolent.
funniest things I've ever seen.
They already
dude.
dropped one of their hardcore distractions, and that was the TPUSA halftime show.
Oh,
like-
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
they're
but
doing it.
hold on. I thought it was Bad Bunny.
No, they're doing a
They got rid of him?
TPUSA. Charlie Kirk's thing is they're doing a rival halftime show because Bad Bunny
Yeah,
being
with
Puerto
Kid
Rican.
Rock.
Yeah,
But it's like Kid Rock and like 3 other people I've never heard of.
I've never heard of anyone. I've only heard of Kid Rock. Don't you want to watch
It's
them?
gonna be real.
Is Erica Kirk gonna be there?
Probably.
Probably.
It's her event.
Her and JD.
You know, it's so appropriate because Kid Rock wrote that song where he said
Wall with the
statue. No. He had a song about like how much he loved underage girls, and he called what statutory. I call it mandatory.
Is Kid
that
Rock
what
in
he said?
Epstein
That's a
files?
line in one of his songs, so it's just like it tracks. You know,
Is he in the Epstein files? He's got to be.
I
He's in
don't. I
the
don't
Epstein
think
files
Epstein even
before-
cared. There is
Yeah,
no
well-
way. Him and Rob Schneider was not on Epstein's fucking radar.
Dude, Rob Schneider is trying to like find his second life in MAGA, and it's just sad and pitiful.
He just got divorced, man. It's like the conservative humiliation ritual, dude. Your wife leaves you and takes the kids. It happens to everybody. You know, Elijah Schaefer, it just happened to him today. He was another
Eliza Schaefer?
he was another info war turned fucking MAGA warrior.
No.
How,
Yeah,
how are they? He's
He's
mentioned,
mentioned.
but Kid Rock is mentioned, but it's all like tickets.
Oh, like news stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, that sucks because like John Daly's mentioned in here too. That guy rocks.
John Daly, yeah.
Dude, I'm just.
You're just frustrated. I
I
get
mean,
it.
this is such a big deal, but it's just like I don't know if anything's gonna come about it.
I don't think
Like,
anything will.
are we that subdued? Like, it's kinda crazy.
Yeah, we are kind of a subdued society. We're the land of the free, home of the brave, but we are just not brave. We are not a brave society. We like to pretend we are though. And it's because that it's one of the products of like in our societal focus as individualism as opposed to collectivism. We just don't like to be collective. It's socialism. Chris, you're muted again.
See, those
I wasn't
words,
saying anything. I was coughing.
Oh.
those boxes,
Um,
you keep putting those words in boxes, socialism,
Yeah, but that's
cap
that's generally what
box
our society runs on, bro.
because when you're in a collective, then you're
our
in the
so
Epstein files. And I don't like
yeah, I was
being
gonna say
Oh,
our
there's a
society
collect
runs on the
the
Epstein files.
the top of society is collective. Don't get me wrong on that. It's just the average people. No, that's bad. The average people cannot be collective. The elites sure are collective though.
So are we in the Matrix? Did everybody
Uh,
just get red pilled?
No, I don't think so.
no, I was black pilled, son.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see what happens with the midterms, but there's like a talk that Trump wants to nationalize the elections. So we'll see what
Oh
happens.
yeah,
That's his only chance of winning the midterms, right?
yeah. The Senate came out and said, "Yeah, we're not doing that."
Because that's his only chance. His only chance.
I mean, you saw during his campaign that he would say or do anything. I bet it's going to come out that his assassination attempt was fake.
Somebody died though at his rally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have no qualms with whacking somebody.
How crazy would it be if it did turn out to be fake and they were like it was a mistake that they used like a real bullet? It's like the Alec Baldwin thing,
Oh, like Rust,
Alec
yeah.
Baldwin, fucking yeah,
you
Brandon
know?
Lee.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we are dealing with master manipulators. You know, I
That's
mean,
true.
Every
That's
tragedy
true.
is an opportunity, bro.
I mean, they're gaslighting like crazy. I mean, just think about it. Look at the cabinet. It's like Kash Patel, that like wonky eyed
Hey,
bitch.
God, he hates him so much.
that's all you had to say right there, man.
Like, it's like they don't none of them take their jobs seriously.
No,
They're
it's
just in it like, you got like Pete Hegseth flying around the United States on a jet just for PR. It's like you have to run an entire department, the largest department and the largest military in the world, and you're too busy hanging out and Instagramming. You got Tulsi Gabbard down in Georgia just for no reason. Just for no reason. Just because she's on the out, so she's like, I gotta find my way back
gonna
in.
do something raiding Georgia.
Election fraud. Got it.
Got it.
We're
From 5 years
rehashing this
ago.
shit. Then we got,
Yes, yeah.
Pam Bondi.
And Bondi.
Everything's on her desk, yet nothing is.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like she just sits at her desk and they're like, hey, Pam, you got to interview. She's like, okay.
She's
Okay.
Like,
occasionally pressing a button. Do I have any messages? No?
Mm.
Okay. Well,
So
let me know.
basically,
crazy. It's
the
crazy.
cabinet is just a bunch of Zach Orrs. You know what I mean?
Dude.
That's what I'm getting at.
Dude. But then, like, Cash Patel's like, you're filet. You know what I mean? He just fucked up left and right.
No. Dude, it's the Baltimore
He's just like,
defense.
no way. Yeah, he's like, he's trying to block both sides. That's why he's looking both ways. He's just like,
How does Cash Patel not go to jail for like simply lying to Congress, saying that there are no Epstein files?
Who's gonna
well, they
persecute
got to
him?
hold him. They got to hold him in contempt, and then somebody's got to prosecute him.
Mm.
Had-
I'm surprised they haven't done that.
Well, because it's not going to matter. And one, the Republicans have the majority, so they're not going to. And then two, Trump's not going to prosecute his own FBI director.
Yeah.
Still though, right? That sends a message, right? If you want to be a leader, if you're a leader of a department, you got to lead by example, right?
God, it's kind of ironic that the least offensive dude, the least cloud show dude, is the reality TV star they have for Secretary of Transportation.
Who's that?
Oh, Sean Duffy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, Can we dress nicely, just better at the airports, guys? And kind of just goes away after that.
Yeah. And he was like kind of running NASA for a minute, and then they hired another billionaire to run it instead.
Dude, I mean, NASA's about to launch the new Artemis, so we'll see what happens. But
No, it was delayed.
Nope.
It was
it got delayed.
It's delayed.
Yeah, it was leaking again, so it got delayed to March.
So you know what that means? We never been to the moon.
Well, we're about to go back. I think we've been to the moon.
What do you mean we're about to go back?
We're about to go back.
God's theories are going to continue to delay until
What do
we
you
forget.
mean?
I think
We're
it's.
about to go back.
I think a more reasonable conspiracy is that it was sabotaged so we can go back to be like, yo, SpaceX, man, they could just get it done, you know? SpaceX,
No.
you know, the new SpaceX XAI, they're about to look, they were saying on Twitter they were about to bring us to a Kardashev 2 society, some fucking how, when we're not fucking Kardashev 1.
Okay. But listen, all right. How long has this space to the moon been delayed? For 6 years, 7 years.
It
Right?
takes a long time for us to launch anything.
No, it's because they haven't figured it out.
It takes a long time.
They haven't
It takes
really?
years
Because
for satellites to
it
even
took-
get launched.
It took JFK how many years?
Well, we also had an adversary.
What? Hold on, what?
We also had an adversary, and plus,
I think the difference though in the '60s was those guys were ready to die, dude. They
Yeah.
knew like I might not make it back.
and not
I don't think the level of loss is acceptable anymore.
you also have to keep in mind that the moon landing was the only thing we really did in the space race. The USSR beat us in almost every other category.
We also went to the moon multiple times. Everybody forgets that. They think we only went to the moon once.
Yeah,
They
it's
went
'cause of the-
multiple times.
Yeah.
They
Do
had
you think those moon
multiple-
rocks in the Smithsonian are fake?
100%. Hold on, where's Bert bro? Because he debunked
Bart
this
the Brown. BartTheBrown.com. BartTheBrown.com.
He debunked it. Yes, they're
He
fake.
did not. We went. Why is it so hard that we've been to the moon, dude? If we didn't go, don't you think Russia would have been like, yo?
Watching Bart Sabro and Danny Jones try to attack that poor old man.
That was
one of the most
messed up. That was
embarrassing
messed up.
podcasts I've
messed up.
ever seen, dude.
That was messed
And plus,
up.
isn't like
That
one of
was-
like the last ones that are still alive like a huge Trump fan? I think it's like Buzz Aldrin or something.
Buzz Aldrin's dead.
Yeah,
He's
died.
dead. There's somebody, I forget who. But
He's
like,
the one- Buzz Aldrin was the one that said there is a
Alien guy, wasn't he?
he's the alien guy. He
yeah.
says there's an
I think
that
him and
thing on the
Armstrong
moon
were both like,
of
yeah,
Mars.
there was some shit up there.
yeah.
Was it Michael Collins too? Wasn't he like kind of was he an alien guy?
A
Bro,
lot of
all
people
of
who
them are
go into
alien
space
guys.
are alien guys.
They all are aliens.
Because they saw some shit, Jordan.
I'm
They saw
just
some
saying.
shit.
I'm not saying they're wrong.
and they're all were in low Earth orbit. They didn't go to the moon. They can't pass the Van Halen belt.
It's
That's
not the
problem.
Van
it's not
Halen?
the Van Halen belts.
Van Halen
What is
belt.
This is like the Bill and Ted version.
Where do you think that song "Jump" came from? It was about the launch.
It was about the launch.
There are 12 people that walked on the moon.
All of them.
Edgar Mitchell was a big one. He was a big.
Oh yeah, Edgar Mitchell.
Dude, we're gonna
He
Alan
also-
Shepard.
He also believed in Antarctica and stuff like that. Like
Hollow Earth theory.
Edgar Mitchell was the one that said there was a monument on the moon of Mars.
Oh no, Buzz Aldrin's still alive.
Oh, Buzz Aldrin is still
Holy
alive.
shit, he's 96 years old, dude.
I was thinking about
Armstrong,
Edgar Mitchell.
Mitchell.
No, Edgar Mitchell.
I know Armstrong's
He's the one that
gone.
was more vocal.
Edgar Mitchell's dead.
Yeah, they killed him.
They killed him.
Okay. Okay. Either way,
Let's see if
Artemis is going to go. We're gonna be a Kardashev 2 civilization thanks to Elon. We're going to somehow build a Dyson sphere and harness the awesome power of the sun. Probably next year, as he usually says. I'm excited. Space is the final frontier, everybody.
nobody likes Elon.
No,
No,
we
the final frontier is the next planet that we land and we civilize. We cultivate.
final frontier
That's
is space
the-
itself. I mean, once you colonize one planet, what's
No.
stopping you from colonizing others? That's like saying we
right.
got to Kansas, that frontier is closed.
We should colonize all of space.
I agree. I hope we get the technology one day, but I doubt we'll
We
live
are.
long enough
We
to see it.
already have it. You said it yourself. XAI is making the technology with SpaceX.
They're going to be making data centers on the moon, bro.
I mean, that's pretty smart.
Yeah. That's how, I don't know how they're going to fuel it, but I'm sure they'll figure out a way, right? Maybe some helium-3.
Aren't the Chinese trying to put their data centers in space too, like
Yeah.
on satellites?
Yeah, they want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Cooling's not a
does.
problem.
Yeah,
Right?
it does make a lot of sense doing that.
It would. We're going to be completely orbited by junk until they succeed.
Yeah, true.
Like, it's dangerous going up there lately.
Well, I mean, we haven't really lost anybody up there, so.
Yeah. I saw
Um,
that one movie with George Clooney.
Which one?
The
Was
one-
that Gravity?
Gravity,
Solar?
yes. Yes. Movie
He's
was-
been in a couple of space movies.
Gravity. It was particularly stupid.
Yeah, my biggest theory right now is they're gonna launch all the Epstein files into space and be like, if you want them, you gotta go get them, dude.
The case is closed, guys. It's in space.
They were actually on one of the SpaceX rockets like 2 years ago,
It's in the Tesla car that's still going through space right now. Yeah.
It's going to the sun or whatever.
It's in the dashboard somewhere.
Dude, I wouldn't doubt it. It's in like a USB stick, just plugged in.
I don't know who did this, guys, but case is closed. Someone did it.
Space. What are you gonna do?
Next thing you know,
You know?
Scott's building himself a rocket. He's like, I'm going to take these
Yeah.
people down. He's like, I'll be the
I would-
first man in space.
I don't know why you're so anti. We went to the moon. It makes no sense. It makes
Yeah.
no sense. Dude.
It makes as much sense as being anti-Hawaz.
Because why? I mean, how come we can't go back?
What's the point in going back? I think that's
Our
the real question.
technologies, because we're human beings. What are you talking? Like Elon Musk has had. How long has SpaceX been a thing with Elon Musk?
Too long.
10 years.
And he's not gone to the moon.
Why would he go to the moon? There's no reason to go to the moon. What do we get?
Why would you go to Mars?
To colonize.
Yeah, that's the pet
colonize-
project. That's the end goal. But
colonize
right now,
Earth.
SpaceX is just refueling, sending
How come we don't put
supplies.
data centers on the moon?
They're working on it, dude. They're literally. We just said that.
You said in space, not on the moon.
No, I said the Chinese were doing it in space, but I think Elon talked about putting them on the moon, right?
Yeah. He was talking about putting on the moon. I don't think we'll see that, but that's the
And
plan. Just like colonizing
and-
Mars.
Didn't the U.S. say we're going to have a moon base by 2030?
Bro,
That's the plan.
when was the last time we went to the moon?
1969.
Oh, so I think it was 72, wasn't it?
72?
50 years ago. 50 years ago, and our technology is superior than it was 50 years ago, and you're going to tell me we can't get to the moon?
Nobody said we can't. We just haven't gone.
Yeah, there's no reason to actually go to the moon once you're there.
I don't wanna
Once you're there like once or twice, what else are you going to do up there?
It's a different.
And not to mention with the fall of the
You're about to say
USSR.
planet. It's not a planet.
I didn't say that.
You're about to, though. You're like, it's a different. Different.
What is this like?
It's
You go up there,
different.
there's nothing but dust up there. What are you going
Yeah,
to
there's
do?
nothing there.
Have you been there?
There's nothing but dust there.
Have you
Okay,
been
let's
there?
say you are let's say you are 69 or 72. We want to go back to the moon. Pitch to me why we go back to the moon.
Because it's the moon. It's the moon.
Why should we spend
why do you
millions
wanna go-
upon millions upon millions of dollars to go
Why
up
do you
there?
want to go to Paris?
Because there's a civilization there. There's a culture
Bro.
there.
Bro,
Well, Scott, using your own logic, well, how come you haven't been to China?
because I'm American.
This-
But
I
it's
believe-
China.
The,
But it's China.
the,
I do want to go to China.
the equivalent,
Why haven't you gone? Just go.
dude, the equivalent of this is saying, like, let's drop you in
No.
the middle of Sahara. And then you're
No.
just like, I want to go
Stop it
back.
right
It was a
now.
good time.
Stop it right now. What? Okay, it's that same thing of when you're on an island and you see an ocean and you're just like, I'm just gonna get on a boat and sail. It's the same thing.
No,
The
no,
adventure
because
story.
No, that's 'cause
no,
you've got
you
the
knew there
moon.
was something there, though. You knew there was actually something to discovery. We know there's nothing on the moon. We know there's nothing on the moon, though. You're not going to the Sahara to discover something or the Mariana Trench, are you?
Hold on, we all know the Sahara has a lot of stuff. I would love to.
Okay, Graham, but like we
Then how
know
come you
that.
have it?
Huh?
Then how come you have it? We've been there. Why don't you go back?
No, actually, no, we haven't been to the Sahara Desert. We only see
Why?
satellite pictures.
You know how many
wanna go-
people have been to the Sahara Desert? The Sahara Desert hasn't always been as big as it is now.
It's getting bigger. You should
I-
probably go soon.
bro, no. We go to the moon. We put our flag on the moon. We
Yeah.
conquer
Yep.
the moon. We make our moon base. That's how
So we're-
you do the leapfrog.
Dude, it's
get
hard
to the
enough to
moon,
get to the moon. How are we going to
and
get
then
a
you get
base
to
there?
Mars. Bro, it's because where's Bertaville? Let me
Like,
get
is it
Bart. Let me
worth
get
it?
Bart.
Like, what
Nah,
what would
this
you
is-
use the base? What would you use the main? What would you use the moon base for? What is the purpose of the moon
I-
base?
Guaranteed you could get Bart Sabrell onto a podcast
On
easily.
this podcast.
You give that man $20 and a stick of gum, he's in.
I just want to ask. Okay, so you have the resources to build a moon base. What's the purpose? What would you do once it's built? What's its purpose?
Be a medianary between Earth and Mars.
What's the point of having Mars? It's the
Well,
same
having
terrain,
Mars-
basically. You can't live there.
If you
They're
have a moon
barren
base, you can.
deserts with no
Oh,
vegetation,
Why do we
barely any
have a base in
resources.
Antarctica?
Huh?
Why do we have a base in Antarctica?
Antarctica is alive compared to them.
All I'm saying is, you're saying barren, whatever, this, that.
And Antarctica is
this.
not as hard to get to. It's on the planet.
All I'm saying. What if
Even
Build
Elon
a
doesn't
base.
really beat around the bush about it. He's saying we should colonize Mars just to keep humanity going. But that's
I don't
it.
believe anything. I don't believe anything Elon says.
I'm just
don't believe
saying, like,
anything
even
this guy
he
says.
doesn't really see the full-fledged purpose of colonizing Mars aside from just keeping humanity going.
Keeping it multiplanetary.
Yeah, there's really nothing
as
on
we
the moon
should.
or Mars. It's a
As we
barren
should.
wasteland. That's like
The first step is making a base on the moon. That's the first step.
They
then
said they're going to. Literally in 4 years, we're gonna have a base on the moon.
Really? Because
That's what NASA said.
we haven't been to the moon in 50 years. And every time they keep saying we're going to go to the moon, delayed.
people
if
always
they
say
end up
that on the
building a-
campaign trail.
If they end up building a base on the moon, what are you gonna say? Oh, it's not really there.
I won't
There's
say
no
that.
base. There's no
I
base on
won't
the
say
moon.
that. I won't say because I'm pretty sure they would live stream it.
You'll
saying,
have the
you know
next
what I
Rogan
mean?
guest going like, "Are we
You
sure
don't think
they're
it's
really
easier
there?"
to fake the moon landing now than it was 60 years ago?
I've been on the moon. I put it on AI, of course, and it looks real.
I did see your Sora say you were on the moon.
all
You're
I'm
right.
all I'm saying is, dude, there's just no. We didn't go to the moon. It's okay.
I'm just asking. Like, my question is just like, what are you gonna do once you're there? What are you gonna be? They built the base. They're sending you to the. I guess that's like the only thing I can think of. Besides, there you're
Can
just
you
gonna
drill?
be bored.
All right, how about this?
You can't just
Go
go
to-
home.
If we go to the moon, we can drill, bring minerals, bring them back, sell them, get rich.
I don't think there's a ton of minerals on the moon. Plus,
I
it's
think-
hollow. So
It is hollow. It is a spaceship.
Shut
You know what I
There
mean?
is there is more likely than not minerals, like, but not like organic minerals, but just
know what's
minerals in
crazy?
general.
When I
Because
was a
the moon
kid-
did get pelted just as bad as Earth, so it probably does have some rare metals in it.
When I was a kid, I always thought the moon was Mount Olympus, like the Greek myths.
but Mount Olympus is in Greece.
I know, but I
a
just
real
always,
place.
I just always thought the moon was Mount Olympus.
Well, all right. I don't know what to say to that.
I was just
All right.
throwing it in there.
So we'll
That's where all the oligarchs are grown. You know.
They run the world.
I mean, we can
They
send
run
them. We
the
can
world.
send them all to the moon and just see what happens, right?
Here's the thing. Here's what you use the moon for. You build
Jail.
some stuff. We ship our nuclear waste to the moon. Like, why are we not? That's what I would do.
Oh, I'm sure it's been thought of, but we
Yeah.
can't get there.
We could, dude. Illegal immigrants. Moon. Like, what are we waiting for?
What
can't
the
get there.
fuck?
What are we waiting for, dude? Dude,
Just,
are you kidding me?
just send them.
I-
Just
I'll be part of
all
the ICE Space Corps.
the ice space corps. Just send them to the. Just so basically, the moon's gonna just be our CSOT.
Yeah, it's CCOP, baby. Let's do
Have
it.
you guys heard? Have you guys been hearing like the ICE? Some of these ICE people are complaining they're not getting paid. Is that
Well,
true?
they're about to run out of money. They're about to run out of money. I'm like,
Well,
dude,
the con president condom.
They
Shocking.
got
The dude
Yo.
famous for not paying bills. Shocking.
how does Trump has no shame, zero shame with this
no.
guy.
Why do you think he
Also,
keeps
they
getting
just
elected?
They just made that up. They just made stuff up. They're like $50,000 bonus, and nobody was like, "Oh, where's that money coming from?" They were just like, "All right, sign me up."
Why do you think he gets elected? Because
know-
he just says shit and people are gaslighted into believing him.
I'm waiting for my dividends from these tariffs. That's what I want.
I'm
Where's
waiting my
money?
Doge checks.
Where my
Yep.
Doge checks?
Yeah, there's
at?
been a lot of checks promised, dude.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah. The
different kinds of
party of
checks.
why and they always accuse the other side of buying elections and free stuff, but all they talk about is free stuff.
I got
you know,
hustled. I got.
I bet you on the ICE application, there's one question. It's like, do you support President Trump? Check. And
There
they're like,
is.
all right,
There is.
47
Come on.
days of training.
47, 2 weeks of Zoom training, and you're good. We'll give you a gun.
Zoom training with camera off.
They're like, yeah. They're like, all right, now please put your mask on. Okay. All right, you're certified. Good job.
You look good.
Here's your gun.
You look like a person we really want here. What is human life worth to you?
Yeah. They're like,
Well, I mean-
okay, he's white and he can wear a mask. Got it. Check.
some
Jesus
of these ice guys, you kind of feel bad because they're like, they're all most of them are in financial trouble, and
Oh.
they.
By design,
I mean?
dude. That's
And
how you up your numbers, dude. That's what they use.
I know that,
It's a good recruiting tactic.
but I mean, like, if you hear some of them, they're like, "I'm in financial trouble. My daughter has like cancer, or so and so has this." So, like, they're doing it, and then they're like, "I haven't got my check. I haven't got paid. I haven't got my bonus that I was promised. Like, I'm doing all this for nothing."
That 50K
Lame.
that 50K bonus was
Lame.
just such a huge red flag.
Oh.
50K.
You think they're making them pay for their own hotels and stuff too when they deploy them? They're just, but hey, man, they might be racking up Hilton points.
It's probably
what I
like
mean? They're all
reimbursement, but the
diamond
reimbursement
status.
never comes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they got to front it somehow. So.
But think about it. If you like all these ICE people, they're desperate. You know what I mean? So you're like, this Trump is just banking on these desperate people. Like that's how
That's how
you
he got
know, like-
elected. That's how he got elected
that's what I'm-
twice. He was banking on people unsatisfied with the status quo and people being crushed by, inflation, or 2016 it was kind of like by the bad trade deals we were having.
Yeah.
It's been his campaign is populism.
Yeah. Because us Americans are extremely desperate to get out of this, and we all got conned by this guy.
I don't know.
All.
He told me he's the most popular president ever, so I believe him.
I don't know where you got this all from, dude. I saw through it immediately.
You did not.
Yes, I did. I was telling
Wait,
you
is-
that he was a fraud this whole time.
But dude,
Scott's mad because he got conned.
I didn't vote. I didn't
You were-
vote
You were pretty hard on the Trump train.
Yeah,
because
dude.
he was
He was-
saying
you were like, he's
everything
on
that
Rogan?
We were all saying this. Oh, okay. Because first of all, we were dealing with Joe Biden. Joe Biden was not existent.
Joe Biden, who
And so
is
that-
hey,
True.
I don't see his name on the Epstein list.
What?
Just saying. My boy ain't on the Epstein list. He may be
You
dead.
know why? It's because Joe Biden wrote the Epstein list.
That's true. It is a hoax. You got me there. You got me there.
The Democratic hoax, bro. If you just knew and understood, you know,
You got me there.
it doesn't matter.
All right.
matter.
All right. All right.
All right.
That's all the time we have left. Thank you so much for listening to Back Society. Stay woke.
They won't.
Yeah, and stay off the Epstein list, like me.